Your statutes way, oh, teach me, Lord.
It's not too long ago that we put together some videos for orientation if you've already signed up to be a Metanoia Bible Study correspondent. These videos, on the other hand, are for you if you're just thinking about it. I hope to put the whole of it together so you can see the whole thing at once if you like, but there are 4 segments, the first of which is to simply describe how it works. It's really fairly simple, and I think that'll help. Secondly, I'd like to describe some of our hopes for the program, our hope for how the interaction would go between someone like yourself and a believer on the inside. The third thing is I'd like to describe the need for this. Alongside of that, with some of the realities of what it's like to engage it, even some of the challenges for it. And then fourthly, certain cautions that are important, but also some real encouragements. So basically those 4 things: how it works, hopes for the program, the need for it, along with some of its challenges, some cautions in it, but also some great encouragements. So first of all, the nature of the thing, just how it works. In prisons all across the nation, men and women in their respective institutions will become aware that Metanoia offers Correspondence Bible Study with members of churches. They'll find that out either through their chaplains or through the community resource department, but they'll get a form to fill out. It's a very simple form, and they'll make application to be involved. They send that form, by the way, to central is not the right word, our national correspondence office in Tarpon Springs, Florida. And from there, our very, very helpful coordinator will send out to that inmate the first Bible study and the instructions for how to participate. The Bible studies are paper Bible studies. They are relatively brief. This one is 12 half pages long. And after the inmate fills out the Bible study by hand, it's actually sent back to the national office, the correspondence office at Tarpon Springs. If you've signed up and there's a match that could be made there, our coordinator will send you the physical Bible study that the believer on the inside has worked with. It'll be their own dealing with the passages, the questions, and their own handwriting for you to look at. When it comes to you, by the way, it comes with a pre-addressed envelope with the inmate's address on it. And it comes with the next Bible study that the inmate will need. So you have the completed Bible study and the fresh stuff to send back. It's all pre-addressed, it's postage paid, ready to go, and so you're ready to work with the fellowship of the Bible study. It's a triangle of mailing. I'm going to try to put a graphic up there to show that it's a triangle of mailing. And it occurs about once a month in the timing of it going back and forth, snail mail. With that first Bible study that you receive, by the way, you'll also receive a corresponding discipler's guide. It's a hard copy guide. That guide, though, is already available on our website. You can look it over ahead of time to get familiar with what it would be like to do this. That can be very helpful to you. By the way, the leadership of your church must commend you to this work. You really need to, on your application, there'll be a line for a leader's signature, and you need to inquire with them as to whether they believe that you are ready to engage in Bible study like this. We'd like to have them commend you to it and have it be a whole church sort of endeavor. Some of our materials say that you can complete your side of the equation in about an hour every month. Can you spare an hour every month for Correspondence Bible Study? For my part, I'm thinking 2.5 hours. but I'll leave that up to you that way. By the way, also, we really urge you to complete and return the study within 10 days. It means so much to the believer on the inside to have you be consistent and timely in your response. It's predictable then, and the exchange is regular, and so that helps so much. There are, of course, a few more details to that, and we'll get into some of those, but really it's about that simple. It's ordinary, it's human, it's basic Christian fellowship, it's discipleship, but it's also mutual between you and the person in fellowship. And so that completes the first of these videos, and we'll go on from there. Thank you.
See how I'm longing for your principles, O kindle life in righteousness.